Can you be in perfect health and be entirely without pleasure?
Pleasure is in...
I guess however you would define it.
No.
I tend to agree, and the utopians, would agree
Oh,
with
really?
that. Yeah, they think that health in its own form is a type of pleasure. But it's tough to feel, right? Because sometimes people think of health as like the absence of pain. So I got to page 117 exactly, and they started to open up this discussion, and I was like, that's a really, really cool discussion to have. So I did bring it to the table today, and I think we did have some videos where I came with an idea or two.
Almost always you, almost never me. Bringing an idea to the table, I just never came prepared.
Yeah, it's funny. We just sat down and had a coffee at Joplin Avenue Coffee. We've got a video coming out doing a review. They did really well based on our standards. But anyways, I come in and talk for 45 minutes, and Brooks, talked for 2.5 minutes. But I always come in with the earful. And Brooks is great at observing and giving me his thoughts. But
I always have stuff to say, and usually whenever you're saying stuff will come to my mind. I'm like, I could say that right now, but I always try. I never want to interrupt your flow, because then I'll never get it again. Like based on that exact flow, if I interrupt it and then we derail, I might never get where you were going again and get that thought or whatever it is.
I think that's a great quality for conversation too, to be a good listener. And I often find myself in conversation thinking about what I'm going to say, and then I miss what they're saying.
True, me too. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
So something for me to work on for sure. But I also find in a lot of my videos, a lot of our videos. And I guess mine too. We just hit a milestone.
Yeah, that's true.
We just hit a milestone, and
that was a great one.
The Las Vegas video that I posted recently on our channel. I noticed this as well, but damn, do I talk a lot, like a lot. So I go through these videos and I'll be editing them or watching them, and I'm like, dear, can I just shut up? Can I literally shut up? So that's one thing I've seen lately, and I've just got to zip tie the mouth, I think. Which I think
that would actually be an interesting video.
Yeah, we might have to take
interesting experience. Yeah.
We might have to take vows of silence at some point.
How long do you think it needs to happen for it to be a worthwhile, interesting experience?
I think one day would be sweet. I think one day, even
crazy.
One day would be sweet.
Because I know for a fact. I mean, I don't know for a fact, but I'm almost positive I've never done it. I've done it a whole day without.
Yeah,
talking.
I wonder.
I don't think.
I wonder what the longest I've went is.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I went an hour. I'm pretty sure I went an hour today. But my roommate just last night, he said, he is laughing just in the living room. What are you laughing about? And he's like, dude, all you do is just talk to yourself all day. And I kind of realized I do. And most of it that I say is jargon that no one would understand. I mean, it's so messed up. And he also says that after 9 p.m., all he hears all I say is just cuss words, and it's kind of true.
What jargon do you say that no one would understand? Like, are you just like?
Well, yeah. I mean, one that you've heard over and over is and it doesn't mean anything. I don't know where I got it. It doesn't mean anything.
Funny. Oh, dude, that's a funny one for us to bring up. Actually, we want to know. You guys won't let us know, and this is back to a year and a half ago. You never let us know. But do you think that? Do you guys? Because we have these releases, and I'm not getting vulgar on you guys. I'm talking about I'm talking about weird, like yeah, like that kind of stuff. And we both do it, and it's like a very much like a cleansing of the. It's something that exactly. Do you guys do it? I mean, do you have weird just like tics or things that you just get out? And then you feel great about it.
We need to make a video about it. We've been talking about making a video about it, but it's weird because there's days and weeks. There's time. I noticed too when I get lit on coffee, it comes out more. I mean, I was standing in my kitchen yesterday, just and it helps.
Yeah, it feels good. It does feel good. I was doing it I get dirty. I do some. Actually, today I did a couple in the shower. I'm literally too embarrassed to do on camera. I can't do it on camera. I'm too embarrassed. I'm not there with you guys yet. I can't show it. I can't show that one. But
let's bring it back to what you said. Yeah. Do you guys have releases? Oh, I did a couple of them today in the shower.
Oh. That's an interesting one. But no, this is very much a PG release. Actually, probably G. I think it's fine for all ages. It would just be a shockingly embarrassing thing to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't even do it. I could do it for after off camera for you. I'm there with you. But yeah, anyway, I think now this is just sounding weird. But I think one question I have on the silence thing and stuff, and also just on like our classic videos, but in general in videos, what do you think the longest silence we've had is? Natural silence where we didn't talk on camera though. And then actually the question for like just not on camera, just us. I wonder what our longest like natural, obviously not counting sleeping if we were sleeping.
Might have been in New York, the longest one.
Oh gosh,
I don't know.
I could see it though. We got
in
rocked.
that lunch house under the anyway. On camera, that's a tough one. I truly don't know.
Yeah.
I truly don't know what.
Yeah.
That's a great question. We need to go back and look at our film. We're getting to the point. We have 70 some videos now, guys.
Yeah.
So thanks for being along with the ride. I guess the question that I have to ask now, because Brooks just gave me one that I can't even answer. How much time do you think we have left?
Oh, that's always the killer. I forgot about that. Probably. It usually surprises me. I would guess 3 minutes.
I'm surprised we're not done yet. I'm gonna say we're within the last minute.
What we at? 30 seconds. Jeez. So I was 6 times wrong.
Oh wow!
Or is
Yeah. To a magnitude of 6.
Yeah.
I used to say you could do anything for 30 seconds. That's just not true. That's just not true.
Well, I couldn't. I don't think I could climb this wall for 30 seconds. That's a weird way to say it. Maybe this, but I don't know what I would do after stepping on this to climb this wall.
Gosh, this might have been the worst way. I brought in this can of worms for the last 30 seconds and.
Get him, Roddy Rich. I mean, the thing is, like, I don't think they'll be like one of our big things in our brand, but like, talk about bread and butter. That's got to be one of our bread and butters.